Turning the tables against the wind, from bronze to the legendary Mouse Goddess. Chapter 1 The Beginning of the Dawn. Lin Xuan, a well-known powerhouse in the esports circle, topped the server Zone 1 rankings as early as junior high school with her superb work in the single position of League of Legends, LOL. Her signature hero is the Juggernaut, who moves smartly and connects with every move, which can be called a killer on the battlefield. At that time, esports was all she had. Her parents were exhausted by the pull of life and affection, and finally chose to separate. Lin Xuan decided to leave the esports industry for the time being, concentrate on studying, and prove that she can control her destiny with her results. In the 3 years of high school, she studied hard, and with excellent results, she was successfully admitted to the Information Engineering Department of Huaqing University, a top university in China. She has become the pride of the sky, and she is also the person of the class who is the most important person. In the eyes of her friends, she is the elite of the future, and her family hopes that she can live a stable life. However, there is always a knot in her heart. The boy she once brought up, her younger brother Lin Haoshan, was abducted by another female boss in the esports circle, Swimo, and became a professional player. This kept her at ease. Chapter 2 Regaining the Mouse. One day, Lin Xuan was in the school's internet cafe, watching her younger brother Haoshan being signed a professional contract by Swimo's agent, and the bitterness in her heart poured out like a flood. For the first time, she recognized that her past retreat was not an escape, but a forced silence. You can't just watch them turn my brother into a pawn. She clenched the mouse in her hand and decided to return to the esports arena. However, this time she has to start with the bronze bureau and walk steadily back to the top that once belonged to her. She said to herself, I want to be the feared auxiliary goddess Snow, blow her up, and save Haoshan. Chapter 3 Troughs and Hopes. At first, Lin Xuan's skills were already rusty, and the passers-by bureau of the Bronze Bureau was full of all kinds of strange teammates. She is often ridiculed by her teammates. UADC is too good. Do you dare to go up if you miss the army? She smiled bitterly and played a style that is often ridiculed, anti-tower killing, and death is also heroic. In an accident, she ran into Snow, an auxiliary goddess who was described by legends in the esports circle as a skilled lady, a coquettish person, who can carry a tower to kill people, and a single dragon at the bottom. 2 people in a team. Lin Xuan looked at the Snow skin on the other side in shock, and felt apprehensive. Chapter 4 Unexpected Teammates. Snow, will ADC play? Snow asked coldly with the microphone. No, I'm a thief. Not only do I miss soldiers, but I also like to fight against the tower to kill. Lin Xuan replied with a wry smile. Snow spoke slowly, you play Jinx, I'll protect you, run if you can. Lin Xuan was about to retort, wait. Aren't you a woman? Was interrupted by a chuckle from Snow. I'm a man, and my name is Shen Mo. He said. Lin Xuan was stunned. Chapter 5 Run-in and Trust. The combination of the two is like an outlier in the bronze round. Shen Mo's auxiliary skills are excellent, and he can always protect Lin Xuan in time when she is crumbling, and repeatedly counter-kills the enemy. Lin Xuan gradually trusted this male version of the auxiliary goddess. In one match, they were up against a strong team. Lin Xuan was surprised to find that Shen Mo would use scheming tactics to predict the enemy's actions, and even got rid of the stereotype of assistants can only accompany the runner in the esports circle, leading her to turn the tables again and again. Chapter 6 Conflict and Turnaround. However, Lin Xuan still struggles inside. His younger brother Haoshan's career is getting better, but he is also being severely managed and forced by Swimo, and he is becoming more and more tired. Lin Xuan and Shen Mo plan together, wanting to regain her brother's lost happiness. In an offline competition, Lin Xuan finally faced Swimo. The two tested each other, and the skills and wills of both sides collided fiercely on the field. Lin Xuan played a classic headwind reversal battle with Shen Mo ADC as an auxiliary person. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 7, The Covenant Under the Snowy Night. After the game, Lin Xuan and Shen Mo stood on the street together, looking at the brightly lit city. Are you really ready? From bronze to the top again? Shen Mo asked. Lin Xuan nodded firmly, not only for myself, but also for Haoshan, for those neglected dreams. Shen Mo smiled, then let's go together. The two looked at each other and smiled, and under the starlight, their story had just begun. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 8, A New Journey. With the continuous improvement of strength, Lin Xuan gradually made waves in the esports circle and became an auxiliary goddess admired by everyone. Shen Mo became her strongest backing. Lin Xuan's story inspires more people who are trapped between life and dreams, proving that no matter how ups and downs the past is, as long as you hold the mouse in your hand, turning the tables against the wind is never a dream. Chapter 9, The Shadow of the Racing Circle. The combination of Lin Xuan and Shen Mo has attracted more and more attention from the industry, and they have begun to participate in various offline large-scale events, and even received invitations from professional teams. Just when everything seemed to be unfolding smoothly, the shadows of the undercurrent surging in the esports world gradually emerged. Lin Xuan received an anonymous message, saying that Swimo was not purely for her younger brother Haoshan, but was manipulating everything about the professional players behind the scenes, even involving event manipulation and black market trading. This makes her ponder, and her goal is not only to win the match, but also to lift the fog and protect her brother and more players with dreams. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 10, The Center of the Storm. One day, Haoshan suddenly disappeared. Lin Xuan was so anxious that she searched around for news and found that her younger brother was involved in a dark deal, and someone behind her wanted to use Haoshan's technology and fame to earn improper benefits. Shen Mo worked closely with her, using his network in the esports community to gradually collect evidence. In the course of their investigation, the two men encountered various obstacles including threats from opponents, pressure from their agencies, and even cold bystanders from tournament officials. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 11, Moving Forward Without Fear. In the face of tremendous pressure, Lin Xuan did not flinch. She chose to make it all public in the next major event, exposing the shady scenes with her words and actions in the game. On the field, she cooperated perfectly with Shen Mo to perform a wonderful game and became the focus of the audience. After the game, Lin Xuan explained the situation to fans and the industry through the live broadcast, calling on everyone to pay attention to justice and fairness in the esports circle. Her courage inspired more players and practitioners to stand up against the dark forces. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 12, Regaining Hope. After a period of turmoil, Haoshan was finally successfully rescued and received suitable psychological counseling and career guidance. Swimo was proven to be involved in multiple wrongdoings and was banned from professional tournaments by the Esports Association. Lin Xuan and Shen Mo have developed a deep relationship during this difficult process, and they are not only the best partners in the arena, but also the most important pillars in each other's lives. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 13, Broken into a Butterfly. A few years later, Lin Xuan has become one of the top support players in China, and the team led by her and Shen Mo has achieved great results in the international arena and won the world championship. This girl, who was once unknown and struggled from bronze, has become a real legend in the hearts of countless people. She said in an interview, "I just want to tell every fighter who struggles in the dark to be brave and chase their dreams and not give up hope." Underscore 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 un. Chapter 14, A New Challenge. Despite her impressive results, Lin knows that the world of esports will never be calm. New opponents, new tactics, and changing circumstances are all waiting for her to face. She and Shen Mo plan to set up their own esports academy to train the next generation of esports players and inject more positive energy and professionalism into the esports circle. This time, she is no longer alone, but leading a group of young people full of dreams to a brighter future together. Chapter 15: The Birth of the Esports Academy. With the joint efforts of Shen Mo and Lin Swan, the Xingtu Esports Academy was officially established. Located near Huaqing University, the college focuses on professional training and psychological counseling, and is committed to changing the status quo of the overly intense and stressful esports circle in the past. Lin Swan served as the coach and technical director, and Shen Mo was responsible for team management and tactical analysis. In addition to learning about technology, students are taught how to deal with stress, coordinate teams, and maintain physical and mental health. Haoshan has also become a special guest coach of the college, and he uses his own experience to encourage younger students to cherish their dreams and freedom. Chapter 16: The Rise of a New Star. Xingtu Esports Academy has cultivated batches of talented rookies. Lin Swan found that the days when she fought alone in the past were actually to pave the way for these young people. In a large-scale inter-school competition, the team sent by the college performed amazingly, defeating many strong teams and becoming the biggest dark horse of the day. Lin Swan and Shen Mo high-fived each other after the game, knowing that the real war had just begun. Chapter 17: Redemption of the Heart. As her career becomes more and more successful, Lin Swan still has a scar in her heart. Her relationship with her parents is still estranged. One night, my father called out of the blue, apologetic and tired in his voice. Swan, over the years, I haven't fulfilled my responsibilities as a father, but I want to make up for it. Lin Swan was silent for a moment and replied, I hope you can see me really grow up, not the child I used to be. This phone call became the starting point of her inner healing, and also made her re-examine the family and love in her life. Chapter 18: The Final Showdown. Just when Xingtu Esports Academy was becoming famous, Xuelan, the younger brother of the old strong enemy Mo, appeared. With Mo's ideas and unfinished ambitions, he challenged Lin Swan and Shen Mo's team. The two teams met in the final of the world's most prestigious World Series, and the media was hotly discussed before the game. Is it the return of the traditional dark forces, or the victory of the new generation of light? On the field, the two sides go back and forth, and the score is tight. At the critical moment, Lin Swan showed unprecedented calmness and creativity, and a perfect defensive counterattack helped the team reverse the situation. When the final whistle blew, the Xingtu Academy team won the championship by 1 point, shocking the audience. Chapter 19: The Inheritance of Dreams. The joy of victory continued to ferment, and Lin Swan stood in front of the trophy and said to the fans, "It's not just me, it's a miracle created by all those who love esports. I hope that in the future, more people will be able to create their own legends with their own hands." Shen Mo smiled on the side and whispered, "You have finally become the legend you once wanted to be." Haoshan also returned to the stage. His eyes were determined, ready to continue to pursue his esports dream. Chapter 20: A Perfect Ending, A New Beginning. Lin Swan looked at the bright fireworks in the night sky, and felt a lot of emotion in her heart. The confusion, retreat, and pain of the past have become the cornerstone of today's strength. She understands that esports is not just a game, it's a journey of dreams, friendship, love, and courage. There are more challenges in the future, but she is no longer alone, because she is surrounded by Shen Mo, Haoshan and countless like-minded partners. She clenched the mouse gently, and a confident smile rose into the corners of her mouth. No matter the wind or rain, we will go to the end together. Postscript. A story about esports, but also about how to persevere and find the light in the face of adversity in life. Lin Swan's story tells us, no matter what kind of situation you are in, as long as you have dreams and beliefs in your heart, you can turn the tide and welcome your own highlight moment. Thank you to every reader and dreamer, and may you also become the most shining version of yourself in your own field.